Loops are very important concept in any programming language. If you want to do something repeatedly means you can use loops to achieve that. Okay, so in this video we are going to learn about for loops. Okay, before getting to the for loops, first we need to understand what's the pain point if we are not using loops means. Okay, in my case I want to print numbers up to 10 means this is my case. Okay, so I need to print number up to 10. So how can we do? Simply we can create console.log. Inside that I'm doing string. I'm printing string with number one. Okay, so this is my case, so I need to print this up to 10. Okay, so now number one is printed, so I need to achieve this up to 10 means what I can do, I can simply copy and paste it here like this. So if you are clicking shift alt and down means it will copy that line and it will paste it into next line. Okay, you can use this shortcut. So if I want to print numbers up to 10 means what we can do, so simply we can copy our console.log and we can change that our value like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, here 10. Okay, so we did right. So here you can see numbers up to 10 is printing. Yeah, correct. But if you want to print numbers up to 30 or 80 or 200 means how can you do? Yeah, you can do console.log up to 200, but it's not a how it's a consume more time, right? It's not a correct one. If you want to print up to 2000 means how can you do? So it will consume lot of time, right? So if you want to do the some repeated task, right? So here you can see now, these are all repeated tasks. It's repeatedly increasing by one, so these are repeated tasks, right? So if you want to do these type of task means you can use javascript loops to achieve this, and this loop will execute it very quickly and it will save lot of our time. Okay, now we'll deep dive into these for loops. Okay, so for that I am just commenting my console. So we'll replace this with our for loop. Okay, now so first the syntax of for loop is, for creation of for loop you need to type for, then you need to create parenthesis. Inside that parenthesis you need to give three expressions. Okay, so now the first one is initialization. The second part is condition. The third part is updation. Okay, so these three expression we need to provide. After that, we need to write our code inside this code block. Okay, inside the curly braces, we can start writing our codes. Okay, so for our scenario, I'm creating for loop for with parenthesis. So here we need to initialize. First expression is initialization, right? So we need to create one variable here. Okay, so for my purpose, we are using numbers, right? So I'm creating variable with name as number. So it should start from one, right? So the first number, I mean starting number is one, right? So I'm giving the value is one. After that, I am checking the condition. Number I need to print up to 10, correct? So 1 to 10 we need to print, so I added a condition, so the number should be up to 10. So I added a condition. After that we need to give the third expression. So this updation, right? So it should be increment or decrement, anything you can give. Okay, so for my purpose I'm going to increase the value by 1. So I'm added number plus plus. So number plus plus means it will increase the value by 1. Okay, you already know this, right? Okay, so after that I'm added parenthesis curly braces. So inside that I'm going to add my code. Okay, so I click save, so console is not printing here. So inside that basically we need to print the numbers up to 10, correct? So for that I added a console.log. So similar case, number, then we need to print the number dynamically, correct? So up to 10 times. So here you can see I added a number I mean stably I added, I mean hard coded. After that I need to give this value as a dynamic one, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 it should increase for every loop, right? So that here I am directly passing this number here, number. I click save, you can see number 1 to 10 it's automatically printed. So we are not doing any console like this. So if you give the condition with how many time it should repeat like that, if you give that logic means it will do its work. Okay, so here you can see it's printed. If you want to print numbers up to 100 means just change the condition, it will accordingly it will work. See, so just imagine this case, if you want to do like this means how many time, how many hours you should spend for this, right? So for that we can easily utilize the loops for our things. Okay, so this simple example I will show you one more real time scenario. So if I want to push these numbers, I mean 1 to 10 into one array means, for example, const numbers. So numbers is my array. Okay, so if I want to push these numbers to this array means 1 to 10. Okay, so instead of printing it in console, I want to push the each number into this array means, okay, we can use the loops for that. So here we already created loops, right? So here I commanded the console logic. So inside that I need to push numbers to this array, right? So before pushing, I'm creating one more console.log for my numbers array. Console.log numbers. So it's empty array, you can see. So here we can add the push logic. Okay, for that I am calling my numbers array. So numbers array is called. Here I am going to attach push method. Okay, so I push method, so parenthesis we added. So inside that push we need to provide the value for the value need to push to the array, right? So here I am dynamically passing the number. So here you can see numbers in my array. Then I attached a push method. Then I am going to add this number repeatedly. I mean, for first time it should push 1, second time it will push 2, third time it will push 3. Okay, so if I click here, you can see number 1 to 10 it's pushed. So before going into this, so here you can see first time the code will come here. So here number value is 1. Then it will check this condition, number this 1 is less than or equal to 10, like that it will check. Okay, so if it satisfies the condition means it will go into this code block. Then if you are giving anything means it will work. Okay, after execution it will goes into the third expression. Okay, so here you can give the increment or decrement, what you need to do, like that you can give. So it will check this. Okay, so if it's increment means it will increase this value by 1. Okay, so now the value is 2. Then here the it will check 2 less than or equal to 10 or not. Okay, so if it's satisfied means it will go into the second loop. Okay, it will execute. After execution it will go to third expression again. Then it will increase the value by 1. Okay, so now this 3, so up to 10, so it's less than or equal to 10 only, so it will go here. So it will push the 3 to this array. Okay, so finally if the value is 11 means it will check this here, 11 less than or equal to 10 or not. So it's not satisfied the condition, right? So this loop will be terminated. So up to 10 is printing here. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you have any feedback or suggestion, feel free to post it in the comments below so I can learn from it. Thank you.